viewers of Wasteland TV, and today we're going to get a special treat. Today we're going to talk about Farooq and Bradshaw, the Ministry of Destruction, the APA before they became the APA, the Acolytes. This is back when they were brainwashed by Undertaker. And they just came out during Christmas time, and then like all their elite figures, they disappear pretty quickly. They're there for a limited time, and if they don't sell, they go on clearance. And basically, this is the set with Molly Holly and Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio was one that sold out in most places I've seen. Molly Holly was basically the shelf sitter along with Farooq. And Farooq and Molly Holly kind of prove, being political, that this thinking, this whole diverse, inclusive mentality isn't working, because there were too many Farooqs on the shelf and hardly any Bradshaws. And in some stores they had way too many Bradshaws than Farooq. They had an equal count. Other stores they had more Farooq than Bradshaw. And I don't know really what their big thinking is, but the sad part is, when you see political element in toys, you wonder what the world's coming to, because most kids buy toys to play with. And basically, when you can see between Lando and Han Solo, you never see hardly Han Solo on the shelf, but you always see Lando. And you've seen some Landos in some stores still in the blue shirt, and General Calrissian. But let's open these guys up and take a look at them. That's enough soapboxing for today. We'll open Farooq first, because he's right next to me. He was actually at this point kidnapped by The Undertaker, because he was the dethroned leader of the what's his group called? Nation of Domination. I'm surprised they haven't made Nation of Domination Farooq yet. Or a box set of the Nation. You know, because there's many incarnations of it. You know, have Farooq come out with The Rock's picture. So they've made $500 shirt Rock. Heck, that was in that era. You'll never see an Owen Hart from the Nation, because the family will never sign off on it. Even though Owen still has a following. So there's Farooq. From the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front again. He had two sets of hands, the open hands, you know. And let's open his partner Bradshaw. This is Bradshaw before he became JBL. And this is when he was making his fortune on the road. You know, he'd be using his laptop and doing investments. And Bradshaw has as the close fist as his extra accessory of hands. I think the biggest problem with the Legends is unless you're a wrestling fan, a lot of people don't know who they are anymore. And there's Farooq and Bradshaw. I really don't like these open hands because they never give you anything to put in them. But you can't have them at least hold the championship belts. Or if you don't want them, just sell the belts on eBay. There's always people looking for championship belts but don't want these figures. Funny that both figures are on the same frame. You know, it's like Farooq had a bigger build than Bradshaw. Bradshaw was leaner mass and taller. Farooq was smaller and had a bigger torso because he was an ex-NFL player. As where Bradshaw was always I think a second, third generation wrestler. You know, he's related to I think Stan something. But yeah, there's the APA in their glorious early appearance. And like I said, Farooq here has the whole mean expression, which you think maybe they were planning to release him as a excuse me, as a as the as Nation of Domination leader, and then we got Bradshaw here with not his long hair, but it's washed down, it's flattened, and you almost get the idea that they were planning to make him maybe as the Blackjack version. You know, back when he was first started out as the Cowboys. You know, I think he was tagging with Blackjack Mulligan. But yeah, there's not really too much you can say about it. It does have the nation symbol. I mean the the Acolyte symbol. And I'm surprised they altered, or did they? I'm not sure, but the devil symbol inside the Undertaker's logo. They don't want to offend parents. But it is cool having the APA because basically I like the Legends better than the modern guys, because the modern guys I don't really know who they are. And the Legend guys, I do know them because I grew up watching like two generations of wrestlers, the Attitude Era and the Classic Hulk Hogan era. And these guys were heels, and it's until the legendary APA opened their protection agency and Farooq announced that first, damn, is when they became successful. And they basically did what Stone Cold did, brought beer and fun to the ring. And then they broke the team up, and Bradshaw went his separate way. Came back as JBL, a heel. And then the whole world never forgot the APA, the Acolyte Protection Agency. And I think that's why these didn't sell, because this isn't the versions of these characters that people like. They should have just re-released the APA figures. Because even they had different incarnations of shirts, and they could have easily re-released them with a different shirt. But until next time, this is the Sounding Board, signing off.